Well, hello from the heart of the city. It's a lovely sunny day and the weekend's here, so it's time to cruise and say to heck with the work week. No commercials, all music. This is Kaarin Zoe Lee, and you're listening to Calypso Drip FM.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We'd like to welcome everyone here to the States of Synth. My name is Dennis G.
And I'm Neon Fawkes.
We also have special guest host, Kaarin Zoe Lee in the house. What's up, Kaarin Zoe Lee?
Well, hello.
You sound like that intro girl.
Funny that.
Imagine that. So we are here, I guess, what are we going to call this? A episode 10.5?
10.5.
10 and a half? The sequel? I don't know, something like that. We have a special guest this evening, and I can't wait to bring him on. To the people tuning in live, you guys are amazing. We have so many shows going on right now. It's just insane. What do we have going on right now, Jules? We have the Midnight, of course.
Yeah, the Midnight's going on, and then there's the Nightwave crew in partnership with New Retrowave doing their little stream with Blood Panic, Destroyer, TJ Valentine, Jackson, Faith in the Glitch.
It's insane. And we have our little show here. So thank you so much for everyone that is tuning in live. If not, you guys will hear this on the Spotify or our other syndication methods. So good on you. Thanks a lot for listening. Either way. But we have a special guest. Our guest is Gryff, and we will get to him in just a little bit. We've actually been trying to get him on for the longest time, but him being in Australia, Jules, it's been crazy, right?
I know. And yeah, they're in the future too, so they've got to do a little bit of time traveling to get him on.
It is. I feel like I'm talking to somebody in the future, and I know Kaarin, you as well. You've talked to him a few times back and forth, but I don't know, you have never really done a live interview with him as well, right?
No, not yet. I think he's going to be high demand. Well, obviously you got him first. But.
I'm sure there's plenty of Gryff to go around, maybe. I don't know how exactly that came out of my mouth in that way, but it did. This is live radio, and it's the only way we'll have it. So,
Speaking of live radio, if there's people in the chats, just say hi in the chat so I can get your names.
Yeah, we got a
Throw
couple
a shout out.
Couple people's in the house.
Yeah, I can find Hikura, Galacticop, Raise Punk, Big Dude 123, Felipe, Light, Iravixian. The last year's is in the chat too, and Jason Hoffman, aka Night Razor.
Nice.
And Rex Balls. Joe just joined as well. The location traveler.
Yeah. Very
We've got
nice.
66675 as well.
Good. Well, it sounds like we're pretty good. We got a nice warm crowd, and we have a great show lined up for you guys. Plenty of tunes, plenty of Gryff tunes for you as well. In fact, we're going to go ahead and load up this very first one here. Now, do you want to set this one up, Mr. Neon Fawkes?
Yeah. From the album Calypso Drip FM, we've got this track by Gryff. It's called Jesse, and you're hearing it here on Night Ride FM.
And once again, that was Jesse by Gryff.
By Gryff. Trying to pull your Andy there.
Yeah, it didn't work so much, but I don't know. I'm feeling a little bit lower key this evening because it's a nice chill Friday. I really like it. We got a nice chill crowd in the house. In fact, a couple more people popped into the chat room, right, Mr. Jules?
Oh yeah. We got Aiko Fanal and Airbomb 34 and Mijamala from Michigan. And we've got Philman Dylan from Melbourne, Australia.
Hey.
Oh yes. Hey Dylan. I know him.
Cool. All right. And we got Starcord in there, Merrick DeLu, and Maxi B. Thanks for listening, folks.
And I guess we already had our guest chime in here, but we didn't give him his official introduction, so we got to be all formal about this. So I would like to introduce you, our very special guest, Gryff. Yay.
G'day. Hello. It's Gryff.
Hello.
Hello.
And of course, we've got Kaarin on, the voice of Calypso.
Yeah. Hey Kaarin. It's our first time actually chatting together.
It's always been over text.
Yeah, it has.
Oh, this is so cool.
So we're very excited to have you on the show, and we have a ton of questions to ask you. I'm not going to talk as much. I think I want to sit back a little bit, and I know Kaarin has a ton of questions. I know that Jules has a ton of questions. I just have one question that I was always interested ever since I heard actually Jesse, and it just kind of permeated all of your music, which all your music is great. Obviously, we're huge fans of it. It's really just the fruition that it's just grown to. It's just amazing because I've been waiting for like at least 2 years for this album to come out. And know, every time I heard a revision of it, I'm like, this is just getting better and better. And then it just, you brought Primo in, and this thing is just popping. But one of the things that was always fascinating is the types of sounds and the influences that you have in your music. The first little taste of Gryff that I had was this song Jesse right here, and I'm counting like dolphin noises. I'm like listening to like, are they like crickets outside or something like that? Like I'm trying to place the sounds. Yeah, cool. You have a very I feel like I'm like just out either in the wilderness or just driving down the city. It's like you got like a couple vibes going on, but you have this very ethereal vibe, which I think is really cool with like whales and stuff like that. Like I feel like you're just like that eccentric, that like you just have this whole style wrapped around what you do, which I find amazing. Like I've never really met any other artist that could do it like you with your style and your swagger. I mean, just like the what was that, a Black Panther on your album cover, or is that a cougar?
Oh yeah. So funny story. That's supposed to be. I thought it was a panther. But when I looked into the photography piece that it was based on, because I saw it at a cafe in Brisbane as I was having breakfast, I looked up and it was this like framed 80s vintage poster, and I was like, oh my god, I need that or something like that on my album cover. I almost tried to buy the rights to that photo, but it was very expensive, so I didn't do it. But yeah, I just loved it, and I was like, oh, that to me is super 80s. It was like, you've probably seen it before. It's like a panther laying on a grand piano. Yeah. And it's got some red and black lines behind it. And that was a picture, and I really wanted that for the album, but I'm not that rich.
But the art that you did get.
Yeah. You played it. Yeah. But
Yoko Honda, fantastic.
The images and the sounds that you use, is that something that you just are like striving to put these like different kinds of sounds in your music, or is it like you just find a sound and you're like, I'm putting that in, and like it seems to sound like a dolphin, you're like, yeah, let's roll with that. Like was there any particular influence in that particular embellishment?
So I definitely was when I watched I think so the main influence for Jesse was I watched Black Mirror, San Junipero, and I loved that episode so much, and I cried like a baby because I had no idea what it was about. And I was like, God, that's such a great idea, such a great concept. I'll do my own thing like that. And I had the idea of, I think I was playing Echo the Dolphin at the time, and I was like, God, I love this game where you could. This is not. I don't. But the Midnight did a very, very good take on it as well. But I'm not saying I saw their idea, but I was playing it at the same time, and I just really loved that idea of escapism. And wouldn't it be cool if when you died, you could just upload your memory into this like massive video game server or whatever you want to, and you could just explore the ocean because it's vast and it's infinite and stuff like that. And that's where I got the idea for the dolphin. And if you have a look at the single art for Jessie, I commissioned a piece by a 3D artist. If you have a look on the computer screen, it actually says uploading and an icon of a dolphin. So that's the whole concept of it.
So the dolphin almost represents this everlasting life kind of thing, or am I reading that wrong?
No, it definitely is. Like when you see dolphins and sort of like the ocean in, I guess, media or popular culture, it's always about an everlasting journey, and that's where I wanted to put that in the song for Jessie, because that's what it was about. Because a lot of people listen to Jessie and they go, it's like a love song or something, but if you have a look at the lyrics, it's actually about getting uploaded to a drive and being able to live out the life that you want to live, especially when sort of like the same thing as San Junipero, where the life that she wanted, she wasn't allowed to because of external factors. And it's kind of like that. So the whole album is very around that escapism, futurism thing. And that's what Jessie was about, getting uploaded to a drive and being able to live the life that you want to live.
That's amazing. See, that's a whole other level I didn't even know of. In fact, I honestly was expecting the answer to be, well, I just thought dolphins were dope, so I just threw them in the song. But that answer would have been fine too.
I also, it's also like I love putting different textures in music. So not only is it the song that I love making, if you have when you listen to it, it's that texture, that crickets, the dolphin noises, and the waves and stuff like that. It's kind of like that 80s soundtrack thing where like Vangelis and all the rest of it, they put all these atmospheric synths to try and saturate you in that time frame or that scenario or that scene of the movie, and that's really what I wanted to do.
That's amazing. All right, who's got some more questions here?
Kaarin, you were asking something. You were talking about the artwork.
Oh yeah, the artwork that he commissioned, Yoko Honda. I'm familiar with her. I was really excited when I found out that he commissioned the album art from her himself.
Cool. All right, Gryff, tell us about Yoko Honda, because I'm googling.
Yeah, we're all googling this,
yeah.
Gryff.
You'll love it. Have a look at Yoko Honda's work. She is amazing. I can't remember the first time I saw a Yoko Honda piece. I think I was really just starting to get into synthwave. But everything else around synthwave, like I really like that the Memphis art style as well. So if you have a look at like Memphis art styles, it's got all those like geometry shapes, the colors, the grids. It's kind of like it's very retro. It's very kind of almost 90s. It's kind of like that Saved by the Bell sort of thing. Mm-hmm. But I really wanted something like that. I found Yoko Honda's art. I took a chance. I emailed her, and I kind of went, this is what I want to spend on an art piece from you. Can you do it within this time frame? And I wasn't expecting anything back, but then I got an email. She loved it. She loved the music. And she sent me some revisions, and from the start I was like, oh my god, this is gonna be so good.
Wow. I just you know what, I just noticed a new Retrowave, their Arcadeware website has some Yoko Honda illustrations.
Oh, good.
Oh, there you go.
That's pretty amazing. So you got the style,
I'm so out of it.
the art. I mean, like it's like a whole package with Gryff. I really feel like I just want to inject it in my veins and just like live life like vicariously through you in some way, shape, or form. Because the images that you just put out in your music. In fact, let's deep dive into another track here, and we'll dig into that. We really don't have any type of format, at least like in my head. But let's pop another tune on, and let's talk about this further exploration of the world of Gryff. So what do we have lined up here, Mr. Jules? What do you want me to load up here?
Next track. How about, all right, if it's cool with Gryff, we'll load up Waiting Up.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I love this track. It's
All right, done.
one of my favorites. Yeah. So yeah, here it is. Gryff.
All right,
Waiting Up.
We'll play it, and then we will talk about it. Sound good? All right, here we go. This is Gryff with Waiting Up on Night Ride FM.
All right, and that was Gryff with Waiting Up.
That's your Andy, isn't it?
You have to say it like that.
I can't do Andy, man.
That was good though. I like that. All right, so
you know what? Next one, Kaarin can try an Andy.
Yeah, we're all going to do our Andy impression tonight. It's going to be great. I love it. Real quick though, we played that song, and before we go and talk about it, I just want to lay out the scenario. Now, I told you guys that Gryff I'm not even lying. You have this swagger that just surrounds you. It just permeates your existence, at least, in the imagery that you put out, which is, of course, how you really live in your life, because you're just this amazing character that I want to play on GTA when it comes out, when GTA 6 comes out. Like, literally right now, where are you talking from?
I'm on the beach at the Gold Coast. So
It's on the
why is
beach.
that weird?
Why is that weird? Because we don't have interviews from the beach. I mean, I know we were in Finland talking with who were the guys that we interviewed in Finland? Millennium Falcon.
Yeah, Millennium Falk and Levinsky.
They were the only ones that had an interview from a very odd place. Yeah. They actually had it from the sauna, which was interesting.
Yeah, Millennium Falk was in one of his Finnish saunas.
But you just don't do interviews by the beach, man. Only Gryff does interviews, like, just I'm hanging out, like, I can just picture, like, the Jeep, and you have, like, a surfboard just, like, hanging out of the Jeep, but you don't surf, but it's just there, it's just there. Like, these are the pictures that and everything's in 8-bit, and I see palm trees, like, everywhere. So, I mean, at least if that's not 100% reality, you just create this image. I love it, man. I love it. I love everything about it.
I think he does, sir.
All right, so he is at the beach. Oh, man.
It's a beautiful thing, We're all freezing our butts off, except for Kaarin. Well, Kaarin, I guess it's kind of cold over there too, right?
My butt's still on, but I'm freezing.
Yeah. You're over in, you're in Seattle. That's cold too, isn't it? You guys are colder than me.
Are we?
I guess so. It's still pretty chilly though, but I guess it's probably warming up over there in Australia, right, Gryff? Because your winters are summer, right?
Yeah. It's swapped. So right now it is 27 degrees.
Oh, jeez.
Celsius.
That's not fair, man. That's really not fair.
Anyway, this is amazing. You're just rocking out at the beach, and we're very lucky to be talking with you. So let's talk more about the music, and I want to dig in about that song we just played, Waiting Up. Now, the great thing about your stuff is you're just very multi-dimensional. So you do like a synthwave kind of sound. You've done like your really mainline synthwave sound with Hotline, which is just amazing as well. I think we'll end up playing that as well. But
that's good. I was about to say the video comes out in 30 minutes. So
what? For Hotline?
Yeah.
Go to town.
Yeah, on my YouTube. It's on the premiere, so like it'll hit like in 30 minutes. You watch it afterwards. All
right, watch it after the show. Hotline appears on the YouTube, on Gryff's YouTube, right? 30 minutes. Yeah. Check it out. But this one is like more of like a city pop kind of sound, right?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I wanted that city pop kind of sound, and I didn't. At the start, I was like, "There's no way that I'm going to put this on this album after all these people listen to my music and were like, oh, cool synthwave, bro." Like, I feel like it was going to be synthwave suicide to put on a really popish, clubby song on the album, but I guess the concept for the album is like it's a radio station, so as long as I kept it within the realm of Calypso Drip FM, it should be fine.
Okay, so speaking of this, how did you reach out, or how did Kaarin, or both of you, how did you guys work together? How did this happen, so that we've got Kaarin's voice on this album?
Well, he was about to pay somebody. I told him not to bother.
Yeah, that's right. I was just looking around. I don't know why I didn't just like ask someone within the community, but because I went onto Fiverr and stuff like that. I was like, I will just pay someone to do the radio voice, and I think I got into contact with Kaarin over Twitter, and we just got talking about it, and then she was like, I'll just do it for free because synth fan. And I was like, oh, that's really nice of you. And then that's it. That's all we did.
Yeah, somebody gave you my name, though. Who was that? I don't remember now.
I think it was Dimmy K.
Oh. Oh, Timmy.
I think it was TJ.
It's always Dimmy. Dimmy the.
Dimmy's like the
He's great.
glue. He's the glue that just glues the entire scene together, I feel.
He's like Varys from Game of Thrones. He knows what's going on everywhere.
He's like the OK Cupid of synthwave.
the synthwave dating.
He definitely is. But yeah, so amazing sounds, and I'm really glad that you're so diverse because I don't really think it matters in the synthwave community. I don't think people care at all because they're in it for the journey that you take them on. And wherever you're taking them, they're either going to be, hopping in the Jeep or they're not. And I think, the people that know your stuff and love you and your sounds, they're all ready to take the ride. So I'm kind of glad that you kind of put out a couple different sounds to kind of show some diversity. And it really makes the album just so fun to listen to. When this song comes on, and I can't even tell you how many times I've driven down the road. In fact, I've driven my wife insane because your CD hasn't left my CD player since probably maybe a year and a half. Very short-lived. I had Droid Bishop in there for a little bit because, of course, and Let 'Em Riot. But then I always go back to Gryff. I always pop it right back in, and my wife I drive her crazy. But it's no other better sound to drive down the road than the songs on that album, so kudos for creating that driving music, literally.
So go ahead. I'm just.
Oh no, I was just saying. I wanted to make a driving music album as well, so it all works out.
You did it, man.
So, how long have you been producing?
Oh wow. So I've been playing around with music for years, maybe 10 years, but just not really seriously. And then I only really seriously got into it maybe 5 years ago.
Really?
Yeah. And then just started refining how to produce, talking to other producers, just getting tips and tricks on how to produce at home and make it sound like it's produced in an actual studio. And then I just kept doing it like that.
Now, as far as instrumentation, what was the first thing? What's your go-to instrument? What did you start off on, and what's your main gig?
I always go drums first.
No kidding.
Drums first. Yeah, because drums is the thing that is the most important. It's the most important element in the song to me when I'm listening to it. I really want the subwoofer to be the popping off, or I want those speakers to be booming with the drums and the percussion, because I'm a massive fan of Phil Collins. Mm-hmm. And you listen to his music, and percussion is the most important part of Phil Collins' music, and it's the backbone of all these amazing songs. So I need to do the drums first, the percussions first, and then I'll go with chords, because the first thing I write in terms of songwriting or composing is the chorus. The chorus has to be catchy. If the chorus isn't catchy, don't worry about the rest of the song, because no one's going to like it.
Right.
And that's kind of what I do, and then I'll build it on from there.
So do you do all the way up to a point where you get to the melody and the hook, and if it's not working, do you just throw it all out, or do you just kind of put it to the side, or what's your rate, I guess, of things that don't make it to our ears? Because I know you've been honing these tunes for, I guess, 2 years now, at least most of them.
Yeah. So I think I'll say maybe four or five of these tracks were written maybe over the period of 2 years. But the tracks like Dreams, New Religion, and Hollywood View, they were all written within 2 months.
Wow.
So
you really are on the beach.
Trying to yeah, sorry, you probably just heard a motorcycle go.
I'm loving it.
Just adds to the aesthetic.
Yeah. So yeah, I just not many tracks get thrown away. I'll always keep them in the goodie bag just in case I want to revisit some. I might have written 20 songs for Calypso Drip FM and only really produced them to a full extent, maybe within like 10 of them.
Wow. So that's good. So you just kind of, you put things on the back burner until you're really feeling it again, and it's almost like you just will develop a song over, it could be like months or years, since I guess some of them never reached to fruition. But it's nice. It's nice to just kind of go back and see if you can bring another song up and make it work, I guess. Now, speaking of songs, let's go ahead and I can't wait. I want to drop another Gryff song. What do we?
Damn right.
What do we? How about we let Kaarin choose? What's one of your favorites off the album you want to hear?
Ooh. You know what? I really like the collab Reverse with Primo.
Okay.
Yes, let's do that. And when we're done, we'll go ahead and talk about it, because I know we could probably kill about an hour just talking about Primo. So, because there's always a lot to talk about when it comes to Primo. But let's go ahead and drop it, and we will pick it up right after that. This is Reverse with Gryff and Primo. Here it is. And once again, that was Reverse with Gryff and Primo, not featuring Primo.
No.
Do not say featuring.
No,
It's
not.
very passionate about that.
Primo featuring Gryff.
Yes.
That's it. Great tune.
So so great collaboration.
Thank you.
You've got collaborations under your belt. I mean, okay, so we know we've got Kaarin voicing Calypso Drip FM, and
Does
you've
that
got of course it does. Hey, you're on vinyl. You're on vinyl, Kaarin.
You are on vinyl. You made it to vinyl before I did.
Groot and I aren't on vinyl.
It's true.
Maybe you should learn to sound this good.
I can't do it.
Come on, Dennis. Let's try and woo everybody who's
Stop
listening.
immediately.
I'll see what I can do.
No. Cut.
This is live. We can't cut this out.
Where'd all the listeners go?
This is comedy gold.
What's going on?
YouTube's in the negatives right now.
All right, yeah, no, I won't be voicing Calypso Drip FM anytime soon. All right, so Gryff.
You can actually. I was just going to ask. Can you just give it a go?
No, I just tried.
All I want you to say is. I want you to say well. Hello.
Well, hello.
That was pretty good,
That's
actually.
good.
I like
I'll
it.
put you. I'll put you in the maybe pot.
I would throw you a like.
Yeah, Dennis, you try it.
Well, hello. It's good times. But I tell you what, collaborations, not only did you collaborate with Primo and, of course, Kaarin, but you've collaborated with some really awesome people. Now, you were on Team Sweatwave, which, I'm sure people know about, but I just love reminding everyone that that's a thing. That's an amazing, just this weird, like, subcategory of synthwave that I'm just in love with. You also have collaborated with, I know Moon Raccoon back in the day. That's kind of like how we met. You've done you've done some like really cool 80s covers, and who else did you collaborate with? Just like who hasn't collaborated with you?
Who hasn't? The Midnight. I'm still waiting for them to contact me.
All right, so I'll let
I think
Tim
they're
and
busy
Tyler
right
know.
now, though.
They are busy
think
doing
they're
a
about to-
performance.
Yeah.
We'll let them know though.
Maybe. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, my people get in touch with your people.
That's it.
So yeah, no, I don't know. Actually, I did have a chat to Tyler about doing a collab. I won't say anything else.
Oh,
But
what?
yeah. So there you go.
All right.
I did
Tyler.
have a chat to him. Tyler Lyle.
Tyler Lyle, as in the Midnight Tyler Lyle.
Yes.
There's only one Tyler in the world.
There's only one Tyler in Synthwave.
Yep.
So I had a chat to him about it, and that's all I'll say. I
And
won't
stop.
confirm
Well, you heard the rumor here first. Collaboration, Tyler Lyle and Gryff.
Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Know what I mean?
And
If
it's
it
now out on
happens, if it
Bandcamp.
happens,
There
it
it is. Look at that. We've done that. We've had people say, like, I got this thing and it's on Bandcamp right now, like, which is exciting. Which, just a matter of fact, we had a discussion earlier with Cat Temper, and he did that. He's like, by the way, a brand new album. It just magically appeared on Bandcamp. It was great.
Oh, I love it when artists do that. No promotion, they just drop it. It's so risky, but sometimes it works. Like Beyonce did it. Yeah, tons of people are doing it. I think it works, especially now when you got social media and stuff.
Yeah, it is. You have to have a built-in audience, but I mean, really, honestly, like you're getting to that point where you definitely have that built-in audience where you could just like drop things now, and because people know your sound. I guess it took a while for, obviously your first album to come out, but you've been kind of really been in the game for, at least 2 years strong, putting out singles and stuff like that.
So
So we'll be waiting for the Tyler Lyle, and we'll make it big news.
So I got a question. Though.
Maybe.
So your album is called Calypso Drip FM,
Yeah.
and you've got Kaarin on there.
Uh-huh.
Why wasn't it called Night Ride FM?
Yes, that's what we want to know.
Yeah. I mean, come on.
Oh god, is this
Oh,
live?
it's so.
What is Calypso
Well,
Drip?
What is a Calypso Drip?
I-
Actually, that's an important question too.
I had I don't know. Like I remember I was looking at potential album names, and this is like when I was like, oh, maybe I should make an album like 3 or 4 years ago, and the I was looking at different titles and stuff, and the title that kind of stuck with me was Calypso Drip, and I was because originally it was going to be called Calypso Drip before I made it into like a radio show, and I just like the idea of Calypso, where it's hot, it's humid, it's tropical, and then drip. And drip can be, I don't know, like all the elements of like a good 80s movie, which is like drip is like sensual, it's sexual, it could be violent like blood, it could be the weather, it could be sweat. And that's where the Calypso Drip came from. Yeah, to me, the phrase Calypso Drip sounds very 80s to me. It sounds like Miami Vice. It sounds like, you know, a radio station name. It sounds like a brand name, and it's the packaging of the whole album.
Yeah, definitely. It's got the whole imagery just in that name, which is, you know, the way to go. I mean, you know, you don't want to name an album like something lame. You want to just get the listener involved. Like,
Yeah.
like Blam. That's what I hear. I hear Blam when I hear that name, and it's good. But I feel like you just kind of kept adding words to it until it just sounded cool, like super cool.
Yeah.
Like you kept stacking them
Yeah.
up. You're like, Calypso, that's pretty rad. And then you're like, Calypso Drip. And then you're like, man, I got to push this over the top. And you're just like, FM. And it was like, bam. And it just like blew up.
I actually almost called the album Calypso Drip Reaching Out, and then I was like, no, you've flown too close to the sun. Don't do that.
Pull it back. Pull it back.
Pull it back. I just had this overwhelming sense of hubris, and I was like, no, settle down.
That's hilarious. We ought to do
yeah.
just like a whole segment on like proposed album names for Gryff's album. Like what was like a throwaway, like any that you just thought of and you're just like, that's just a terrible name. Puma Sweat.
Oh no, did I?
Puma Sweat
Yeah,
FM.
Puma Sweat. Isn't that like 60% of the time it works every time? Isn't that from Anchorman?
It is true. Actually, I would listen to an album called Puma Sweat. I'll be honest with you.
Puma Sweat. Oh, Panther Sex. I think that's the XC low. I might name my next album that one.
Just don't name it Smell the Glove.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do for the next album. I kind of wanted to do like a 70s prog rock thing.
That would be great. You could pull it
kinda
off too.
like- Yeah. I'm a massive fan of prog rock.
That would be
so
actually.
I was tempted, like, to go.
That'd be
something like
amazing.
Yes, Rush and stuff like that. Some cool riffs. Do a
With
lot
the
more guitar
drums,
work.
and you could just start
Yeah,
slaying
do-
it on drums. Yeah, I'm in.
Yeah,
I'm
or
sold.
do that. You know, those cool synth lines like, you know, Van Halen, like that early sort of like rock and roll sort of 70s, 80s stuff. But then again, I kind of was like, oh, what if I do like a John Carpenter thing? Maybe I should double down and go full on synthwave and see if I can get into that sort of market share or whatever. But I don't know yet. I don't know.
See what happens. I guess you're always kind of having ideas run through your head, but right now you're just coasting, man. You got this great album, and everyone's just totally vibing. I tell you what, let's go ahead and drop another track from this bad boy. I tell you what, I want to actually play. This wasn't even on the playlist, but I'm gonna play it because it's partly my show, and I get to do that.
I'm gonna play it because it's my goddamn show.
Yes.
Okay, that's cool.
I want to play this one because this is the one that I really fell in love with. We played this one on the State of Synth a while back, and I just love this track. It's called Hollywood View, and man, it just has that hook that just grabs you. So we're just gonna go ahead and drop it, and then let's just talk about it just a little bit. Here it is. This is Gryff with Hollywood View.
Is that what you want to? I see you, darling. You know, nice to know you again. Hold me with the lights down low. Take me away. You know, nice to know you again. Feeling you again real slow. Feeling you again real slow. Oh, you feel it all summer long. Nights are so hot, you know I wanna sweat it with you. Oh, I'm feeling that contact high. I wanna tango through the night. Can you take me higher? All I ever wanted was a piece of the night and a Hollywood view. Is that what you want to? I see you, darling. You know, nice to know you again. Hold me with the lights down low. Take me away. You know, nice to know you again. Feeling you again real slow. Feeling you again real slow. Into your arms. Into your arms. I wanted to love into your arms again. All I ever wanted to know into your arms again. You know, nice to know you again. Hold me with the lights down low. Take me away. You know, nice to know you again. Feeling you again real slow. Feeling you again real slow. Into your arms. Into your arms.
And once again, that was Hollywood View. Oh wait, we're supposed to let Kaarin do that. Kaarin, do your best, Andy.
No. I'll do my best, Kaarin.
Come on,
I can't.
Kaarin. Come on, ready.
You put me on the spot. That's not fair.
All right, hold on. Everything's cool. Everything's cool. We're just having a good time, just jazzing around with friends and stuff. And then, oh shoot, the song is over. We need Kaarin. We need you to come back in real quick.
And that was Gryff with
Oh,
Hollywood.
you're not doing it.
He wants his Andy. He
I
wants his
want
Andy.
Andy. All right.
I'm sorry. I'm not Andy.
Is Andy,
All right.
is Andy from Boston?
Impressionist.
No, Andy's
Oh.
he's just full on Canadian.
He's full on
That's Canadian.
he's full on 80s DJ. That's what he is.
Yeah. So, by the way, I got to just quick shout out to the people in the chat.
Shout outs.
Hey, thanks for listening. So we've got All Hell Breaks Loose in the chat. And
Ah,
Zach
hey.
Osborne. The Opry Train. Jonathan Liparati from Toronto, one of my buddies. Haven't seen him in a while since concerts don't exist anymore. And MK Khan was in the chat. I don't know if he's still there. He was like, Gryff promised me a drink if I joined the chat. So we've got Hannah Baird in the chat, and Shogun Art, and Justin Smith, and Ike03, Knight Rider 87, Vincent D, and Daniel.
Very
Oh,
nice.
Daniel. Hey, Daniel.
So how many Aussies do we have in the chat room? That's the question. If you have an Australian well, if you have that didn't even come out right at all.
If you say g'day,
if you say
say
g'day in the
g'day
morning,
in the chat.
go ahead and I was gonna say raise your hand too, and that's not even possible in a chat room. So like, all right, I'm done. I'm going home.
No, wait. So hey, we were behind that track. We were talking to Gryff. Gryff, we were talking about percussion, drums,
Yeah.
and snares. Tell us about that.
So I really wanted the same snare sound as The Pleasure Principle from Janet Jackson, which is a fantastic song. And I just started trying to recreate the drum sound of that. I got really close to it. I had this I think it was either a Lynn drum or a Simmons snare drum. And then put it with like an acoustic drum kit as well. And I was like, oh, perfect. Put a gate on it, so 80s gate. And then I was sending it to all my friends and going, hey, do you reckon this sounds good? Do you reckon this sounds good? And yeah, a lot of them are like, hey, can I have that snare drum, please? So I guess I did well. And I was sending I sent it to Thought Beings. I think I sent it to a few other people as well. So listen out. You might hear my snare drum in some songs.
Is that like a pie recipe or something like that? Like somebody's like, this pie is freaking amazing, and you're like, oh, I just send you the recipe, and then all of a sudden,
patch, man. Give me a patch.
it's really a big deal when you have a snare that like everybody wants. It's like candy or some sort of like cookies.
So I don't know what DAW do you use, or what's your favorite DAW?
Ableton Live.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Ableton Live is what I use.
Nice.
I was trying FL Studio for a bit, but that was doing my head in. It's just a different sort of like system and flow. I guess flow of production in FL Studio. So I guess I'll just have to keep learning at it. It was good though. It's good for all that like really hard dark synth stuff.
All the stuff that you don't do.
Yeah, all the stuff that I don't do. And I thought, hey, maybe if I go to FL Studio, I can walk into the sort of like the secret of dark synth or something.
That could do it. That could be your album.
And
Can you imagine? Gryff does dark synth.
That would be incredible.
Give it a go.
I think it
I
could
tried.
happen. You could definitely do it. I think you could pull it off. You'd have to like change up your look just a little bit. Like I'm trying to think of what would really make you like a dark synth star. You'd have to have like all you would really have to do is just like put a hood over you. I think you'd be good.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think
What would we do with Kaarin's voice to make it like dark synth?
Modulate it.
Put a Darth Vader effect on it.
That's it.
Darth Vader effect on it would be good.
You're
You just make me mad.
Okay, there you go.
Calypso Drip.
How would you be mad and trying to introduce a radio station?
I hate all you people. Listen to this music. I don't
need a
know.
holiday.
Here's your goddamn holiday music.
I need a vacation.
Oh,
I'm
hello.
getting too old for this shit.
That's great. I tell you, I'm waiting. I'm waiting for the. So we have how many albums? We got the Tyler Lyle album. I can't say that fast. Tyler Lyle. It's like a tongue twister.
Tyler Lyle. Yeah, it is.
And then we
It's
have.
not an album. Oh, it's like an idea. It's not
It's a
like
whole. It's a whole
you're starting
concept.
a rumor.
Album. I
you're
am.
starting
I am.
a rumor.
I'm
Stop it.
absolutely starting a rumor. That's.
Oh no, it's gonna be like the Tyler Lyle and Gryff movie. Don't stop it. It's just we just had to talk about it. No
You
confirmation.
just nodded in each other's general direction, right?
Yeah, we just winked at each other.
Was
I
it?
shouldn't
Oh,
have
oh! It was more than a nod. It was a wink. Well, that's.
It was
I mean, a wink. It's a wink.
A wink?
You know what a wink means. Wink, wink. All right. So we're done spreading rumors.
How about we play a tune?
Let's play a tune. What do we got lined up here?
Okay, well, it's just we're
Is that
talking
a
about
dead cow?
dark
That
synth.
sounded like a dying cow. I'm sorry.
Sorry, that was a Vespa that just buzzed.
Vespa.
Yeah, once
Nice.
again, for those of you joining us, Gryff, of course, is doing the interview from a beach.
Of course. Of
And
course.
speaking of joining us, I just want to throw a quick shout out. We've got Athena Queen who just joined us,
Hey.
and Stan Antonov, and Frogger420. So
Frogger
welcome.
420.
Yeah, guess we know what he's doing. She's doing.
Playing Frogger.
That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yes. at 4:20 in the afternoon.
4:20, whatever that means.
Whatever.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
means.
Wherever the world 4:20 p.m. is. All right. How about we play a track?
Let's play a track.
We're talking about dark synth. So can we play New Religion?
New Religion. Let's see here.
One of my favorite tracks off the album.
Did you give me New Religion? I don't think you gave me that one. Let me see if I can
I
find
did.
it
I was
here.
about to say, just a shout out, if you just want to go to my YouTube page, Hotline, the music video that I collabed with All Hell Breaks Loops has just been released.
Yeah.
What? All
There's
right.
also that. So yeah.
Very exciting. I tell you what, we don't have that one lined up. Jules, you didn't give me that one in the list.
Oh damn it! All right. Well,
You
then.
messed up. You messed up. We could just play the
You
whole
know what?
album, honestly.
Yeah. How about Hotline then?
There you go. There you go.
Because you know what, the video's airing right now. Why don't we play it?
And it doesn't get any more perfecter than that. And you know what? Let's have our number one radio host set this one up. Kaarin, can you set this one up for us?
Which one?
Hotline.
Sorry, I'm looking for it. I was looking for the video and I didn't see it.
This is going to be
Okay,
the
well,
hotline track, and you're wrong.
Just the track.
Just the track.
All right. Well, this is Gryff with Hotline.
Ooh, I like that. You can have my job.
I already do have your job.
Oh.
Oh. Oh, snap.
And once again, that was Gryff with Hotline.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. You know what? I think the timing was great because I don't know if people went and jumped over to Gryff's YouTube channel. I posted it in the chat, but that was a great video.
Thank you.
Jules was just watching it.
It was filmed last week. Yeah.
Go ahead. How do you film videos in a pandemic? That's the question. Or is it animation or is it live?
Well, luckily for Australia, we seem to have a competent government, which saw I guess how serious the pandemic was.
Plus, you're on an island.
Locked everything down.
I keep calling it an island.
It is an island.
It's big. It's a big island, but like the US.
So we don't really have any restrictions besides social distancing. Just wash your hands a lot. Yeah, and then we just filmed it on the Gold Coast last week. I sent it to a friend of mine who lives in California, in Los Angeles. All hell breaks loose, and he's a really good visual artist. He's really in the electronic scene, so he's a massive vaporwave scene guy. He's basically the dude you go to if you want visuals for all your live streams on the internet. And I was like, hey, you did some cool visuals when we did the Australia Wave live stream event. Would you be interested in doing a music video? And we just talked about it. I had my brief. He did it all. He edited it. He had this cool CRT TV where he fed my footage through and recorded it on that. Yeah, and he did a really, really cool job.
Nice. I can't wait to see it. I'm kind of doing a show right now, but just interviewing this awesome dude.
Yeah.
But
you know what? I just want to throw some birthday shout outs.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, is this official birthday time? I got to load up the official birthday music here. Hang on one sec.
Okay.
Official birthday music. Here we go. And birthday time.
All right. Well, today, October 30th, I mentioned this earlier in the week, but it's Lewis from We Are Magonia.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, happy birthday to him.
Louis.
And tomorrow, Chelsea, a.k.a. Oceanside 85, is celebrating a birthday, and artist D Notive. Yeah.
Oh, D Notive. I do know both of them.
Yeah,
Happy birthday for when that happens.
Both great artists.
Yeah.
And then, of course, on Sunday, Gremlin is celebrating a birthday. And then on the 4th, a couple of people we may know. Let's see, what's that, Wednesday? Yeah. Kaylin from Von Kaiser, a.k.a. Squirrel.
Oh, Squirrel. Happy birthday.
She's going to be celebrating a birthday, as well as JJ Mist from Kiwiland.
Very nice.
And finally, on the 5th, the next day, it's French artist Mlada Fronta.
Mm-hmm.
So there we go. Happy birthday to everyone.
Happy birthday to you. All right.
All right.
So,
what do you want to do? You want to play a song?
You know what? I want to squeeze one more tune in here because we want to get one more Gryff tune in on you guys. We have a couple. I just call them non-Gryff songs now at this point because everything is Gryff. Gryff.
Gryff.
Like everything last Wednesday was cats. It's cats. It's Gryff night. But yeah, let's drop one more Gryff tune here. What do we have? I think I pretty much have all the other ones lined up here. I really wanted to play New Religion, but I don't know. It wasn't in my loadout.
How hard would it be? How hard would it be to load it in?
I don't know. Jules, did you send that to me in that last Bandcamp thing?
It's in the Bandcamp.
All right, hang on one second here. We are totally doing this live and on the fly. And
track number 3 off the album.
You guys in the chat room, talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah, talk amongst yourselves in the chat room. You know what? While you're doing that, let me just race through some touring and event news.
All right, let's do it.
Because there's stuff going on. So I'm sure most people already watched the Midnight online concert tonight. For those of you who don't know, they're airing it again tomorrow. For those of us who couldn't make it tonight, because we're doing shows, they did it just for me.
That's true.
And Kaarin and Dennis. And also everybody in the UK. And of course, so that's tomorrow, the Midnight. And then, of course, tomorrow as well, there's Boots on the Ground with Megatronics. That's going to be online. DJ Shira is doing a Halloween live stream tomorrow night. And also Laser Frightway with Deaders and Encryptor is going to be online. And finally, tomorrow night, there's a special one that's going to be here on Night Ride, Space Jams with Patrick Fakeman, Forged in Neon, and Joe Ward from Forever Synth. And it's going to feature Damocles and Dark Smoke Signal, Billy Mays Band, Lost Outrider. So there you go.
It's going
to be your
touring
event news.
A monster show. All right, I have the song lined up here. Perfect.
Woohoo.
It's now in my loadout, as I was trying to say. I don't even know why I call it a loadout. That it's not even DJ lingo, but you know, I'm not a real DJ, I guess. I'm just gonna play the song and let's talk about it when we're done, because this is one of my favorites. This one and the other one, Hollywood View, two of my favorites from the album. So here it is. This is called New Religion. This is Gryff, and you're listening to Night Ride FM.
Oh, I was dreaming again. Tonight, all the stars come down. No, the seas came to greet us. The beaches alone. You, me.
And once again, that was New Religion with Gryff. Yeah.
One of my favorite tracks off the album.
That is great. And we are starting a new religion. It is the Gryff religion, and we're all a part of it now.
All right, so you know what? I gotta ask, Kaarin,
Yes, sir.
do you have a favorite track off the album? Like one that you listen to over and over again?
I really like Jesse. That sax,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's hard
So
to
you know
beat.
what? Speaking of sax and trumpets, I wanted to ask you, Gryff,
Yeah.
about the folks who did the sax and the trumpets.
Oh, yeah. Spill the beans.
Oh, okay. So which songs?
so I
They're
guess-
all different.
They're all
Oh, yeah,
different.
that's
Okay.
right.
You play sax though, right?
I do. Not very good. I meticulously play the parts that I need to know live, and then that's it. So like, do you feel like this? I'll learn a part of Jesse, and then what's the other one that I play live? Oh, it's been so long. Screw you, COVID. Yeah. So I don't know how to like improvise. No way. Not even close to that.
No 15-minute
I'll-
long
I'll-
jazz sessions.
Oh no, I wish. Oh god, I wish. Unfortunately not. But the sax and trumpet guys. So there was saxophone on reverse. It was done by a guy that I actually got off Fiverr, and he's a Grammy Award-winning like jazz saxophonist.
Wow.
So I got him to do the sax solo in reverse.
Mm-hmm.
On Do You Feel Like This? It's a reggae band from Brisbane, and the reggae band's called Fat Picnic. And there was a trombonist and a saxophonist, and I think a trumpeter, and they did the live horns for that.
Oh, wow.
For that song.
Oh,
And
but
then
oh.
yeah. Oh, sorry. What were you going to say?
Oh no, so no, Alpha Chromiero calls them tromboners.
Tromboners.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, tromboners.
The old tromboners. Yes. I get them
Yeah.
often.
Okay, well,
Sorry.
This is live.
This is live. Yes, unfortunately, we can't cut that out.
all right. So wait,
Okay.
so you're saying, so you've played live before, right?
Yeah.
I believe was it with Jordan F?
Yeah. Me and Jordan F have played live.
Yeah, that was last year before the apocalypse.
No, it was earlier this year.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, but I think it was in February. or
Okay.
March, before it really started
All right.
kicking off. Oh no! Hey, when did Jordan release his album?
Oh,
Yeah, it was
that-
this year. It was in the
Yeah,
this
he
year.
released it this year. Yeah.
It
Yeah,
feels
let's
like
not-
20 years ago.
Yeah.
This like COVID thing is like really messing up my time equilibrium.
And then the horns and Jesse. It's actually a VST. It's not real saxophone.
Oh, no kidding.
Ah.
That's pretty good for VST.
Thanks. So you could tell it was like super artificial. So I ended up recording the actual plug-in and then chopping it all up to sound like a real sax.
Ah, very good. A little secret.
Yeah. And then that's it. And then the saxophone and Voyager, that's actually me.
Oh, okay. That's a great
Yeah.
sax work there as well. Oh, very nice. So multi-talented. You do it all. You do the drums, you do the sax, you do the singing. It's incredible. So fantastic. Go out and get this album, guys. This is just one of my favorites. Honestly, this is I would say one of my top 5 albums of the year. I really do love it that
Wow.
much. Yeah, it's very good.
Head on over to like Gryff.bandcamp.com
Yeah.
and throw your money at it.
Throw all your dough at that bad boy. Pick up the vinyl. You still have vinyl available too, right?
Yeah, we have vinyl. Yeah.
my God, yeah, he does. It's still available.
I'm surprised how much we sold, actually. So
It's
was
going to
really
sell
good.
out. I know it's going to sell out. And then it's going to become a collector's item. So get it while it's hot. And then you can like upsell it on like, what's that, crates or something like that for like
great. Oh, what is it
115
called?
bucks.
Discog.
Discogs,
Discogs,
yeah.
yeah.
You can
I can't believe the market for like rare synthwave vinyls is. It's crazy.
It's insane.
Oh yeah. Don't look for Atlas by FM84. Just
Why?
wait a month. There's a reprint coming.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
And I guess speaking of other great tunes, we have a couple, actually, a few more. These are non-Gryff tunes, but they're equally as amazing. Some brand new stuff. So let's load up a couple more here. We're getting ready to round up our show. And of course, we want to thank all of our listeners out there. And what do we have lined up to drop on the listeners?
Well, we've got a few.
Yeah.
How about we play this new one?
Yeah, let's do it.
The last year's sent this one over to me. They've collaborated with Michael Cross again. So Michael Cross from Hamburg, Germany, and of course last year's from Connecticut, have done another collaboration, and this one is called The Rush. And you're hearing it here on Night Ride FM.
Shimmer in your eyes puts a story into motion.
And once again, that was The Rush that was Michael Cross and the Last Years.
Mm-hmm.
Groovy tune right there.
Last Year's is in the chat.
Yeah, great tune.
Hello.
Love it. And we have another track here. We're just gonna get you one more tune here. Actually, two more tunes. Get you right back into the music here, just so we can get you guys off to Betty Buys and we can get Gryff off to the beach. She's got a big beach day happening here, but This is actually a artist that Stu brought to me from Outland Recordings, and this whole album is going to be amazing. You definitely want to check this one out. This is a new group. It's called The Last Concord, and they are on, I believe they're on Bandcamp right now. It is up for pre-order. They have one song available as of now. Another one's coming out, I believe, in November. But this album is killer. It's like classic synthwave. You know, it's nothing like fancy where like, you know, we're putting trumpets in it this time. Like, no, this is like just like your if you want to be right in the zone with that synthwave sound, it sounds so good. And this is their track right here. This is called The Last Call. Now, I believe these guys are out of Brazil.
No, these guys are from Barcelona.
Barcelona. You moved my
España.
I had stuff written down. You must have cut and pasted it.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Just a little inside thing. We have a live document, and
but you know what? By the way, you mentioned Brazil.
Yeah.
Quick shout out, 3 more people. Paul Milazzo, Nakatomi Freefall from British Columbia has joined, and also Guilherme Veloso from Brazil is listening. So hey guys.
Ah, very nice. Very
Anyways,
nice.
yeah. So yeah, the Last Concord is from Barcelona, España.
Barcelona. Yeah. Yes, Barcelona, and this is just an amazing song. Keep your eyes on this album, guys. Go out and pre-order this bad boy because it is some good stuff. It's just that classic synthwave sound, and we're going to drop it on you right now. This is kind of a little premiere here, so enjoy. This is called The Last Call, and here it is. Once again, that was the Last Concord with Last Call. Yeah, I love that. It's classic synthwave right there. Even down to like the little phone recording, which is just beautiful.
It's like it's perfect, pure synthwave.
It is.
And I love it. Like the album is called The Last Concord, so self-titled
That's it.
debut album, I guess.
I can't wait to hear the Kaarin. Are you still with us?
Of course.
I can't wait to hear the what track? The
I
want to hear Kaarin say though.
I don't know which one you're talking about.
you know the,
You
the,
know?
the track that's probably the
thing-
same name as the album.
Same name as it's a little. It's called the.
The self-titled album. You mean the title track is the same as? What is that?
Say
Middle of the album. Middle of the album.
Just say it.
The middle of the album. All right, it's the titular track.
Everybody drink. Everybody drink. She said titular.
I don't know why I screamed like a little girl. I'm literally like a 15-year-old child. I can't help it. I cackled. I think I cackled. I legit cackled. So apologies for the cackle. We have one more tune here. We're gonna play you guys off. But again, we want to thank Gryff. Man, you were just fantastic to have on the show. This was a long time coming. Congratulations on the album. I know it was just a long time coming. Bet you're pretty proud to have it finally out to the world.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me on the show. It was really fun. Had some good laughs. I'm super happy. And thank you to Kaarin for doing the intro and the intermission track.
Yeah.
I feel like the album would not be the same without you. So thank you very much. You are the voice of Calypso Drip FM. And if I do a second album, I probably will have you on it again, just to continue the lore of Gryff.
That's it. You're a lure now. You're definitely there. There is what's the word? When they have like the I guess it's the lure, but it's got a whole story that goes along with it. So
it's called a
the mythos.
It's like
the mythos.
Yeah, mythos
of
or
Gryff.
Yeah,
Something
one
like
of
that.
those
All right, we're gonna play
What
you
is
out.
it? ARG.
ARG?
Like an alternate reality game.
You do put me into an alternate reality, which I thank you, because it's pretty shitty in Jersey right now. So thanks for taking me to the beach with you.
And
That's
I also want to thank Kaarin for being on the show with us.
Yeah.
Thanks for
After-
having me.
I mean, you had quite the day yesterday. 2 shows, one of them like a 3-hour marathon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you're with us again tonight.
You live
Yeah, my
here.
family misses me. Sorry, Matt and Kenny. I'll be downstairs in a few minutes.
That's
There
it.
you go.
We have
Well,
this
thanks, Matt
last
and Kenny.
track. What do we have lined up? This is
All right. Yeah, you know what? So today, a notable album was released. Finally, Elevate the Sky from LA dropped his album Ascend. It's available on Bandcamp, elevatethesky.bandcamp.com. And so my favorite track off this, I hope nobody minds if I select this one. It was released as a single a little bit earlier, but we'll send you off with this track. Maybe pick your spirits up. It's called Superhero by Elevate the Sky. Thanks for listening. Good night, everyone.
bye-bye.
Good night.
Bye. Good night.
It's a dark night in Gotham City. Maybe Metropolis is meant for me. My sovereign heart still beats behind a wall of kryptonite. Where's my cape? Where's the sidekick to help me save the day? Fly high into the sky. I'll catch you if you fall. I'll catch you
we're back. How's everybody doing out there? The sun is setting and I'm here with you for the rest of the night. So grab the keys to your Testarossa and head to the club. Maybe pick up that special someone for a drink, or just cruise on into the sunset. You're listening to Calypso Drip FM, and this is your host, Kaarin Zoe Lee, driving with you into the night.